This is the plaintiff, Michael Doros. He says he bought his stepdaughter a mobile home, and he just found out she hasn't paid the rental fees on the lot the trailer sat on. He's getting letters that he owes all this money because his dear stepdaughter has been forging his name on the lease for the last 4 years. What the defendant did isn't right, and she has left him with no choice but to take her to court for the $10,000 he's owed. This is the defendant, Felicia West. She says first things first, the plaintiff's not her stepfather. Secondly, how can he sue her for something he hasn't paid for? She hates to say it, but she can't stand this man and hopes he gets hit by a truck and is never heard from again. Owe him all this money? Ha! She's accused of doing some very bad things.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated, please, and come to order. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Doug.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. DeRose, you are suing a person who you describe as your stepdaughter, Felicia West, for $10,000. According to you, you're out actually $11,000. Statutory maximum for small claims in Chicago, Illinois is $10,000. For rent that she owes on a trailer park, and I'm sorry, on a trailer that is in your name.
Yes.
And numerous appliances that were apparently taken out of the trailer. Tell me what's going on.
I've raised Felicia since she was about 2 years old, and I consider her like a daughter. When she turned like 18, she had 2 children already, so she needed a roof over her head. She asked me if I would co-sign for a trailer home, for which I did. I put out 30.
Are you with her mother or not?
No.
Not still? Okay.
No.
And when did you and her mother break up?
When my son was probably 1 year old.
So a long, long time ago.
Yes, but I
Okay.
still raised her ever since then. I was always there for her.
Okay, what does that mean? You raised her ever since
Anytime
then? Did she live with you, or you mean you just visited her?
We were always close, always.
Okay.
Anytime she needed something, I was always there for her.
Okay, so go on.
And so I told her, okay, I'll co-sign for the trailer. I put out $30,000 for it. She told me I'll make payments as we go, and she's going to pay it off. And once it was all paid, it was considered hers.
Did she finish paying you?
She paid me for like 2 years, and then after that, I got none but excuses.
But that's not part of your lawsuit.
No. By buying this trailer home, I had to buy all appliances for it. Kitchen.
I'm sorry, why isn't it part of your lawsuit that she still owes you X for the trailer?
Well, she owes me for the property taxes that they're suing me for.
Why isn't it part of your lawsuit that she owes you X? Do you plan to file a separate lawsuit for that? I'm trying to understand why you did, because you're capped by the $10,000?
Yes, I am going to file it as a different lawsuit.
So now you end up, or she needs a place to put the trailer. So a lease is entered into with a trailer park.
Yes.
Whose name is on the lease?
I've never signed my name on a lease in 4 years. She's been signing my name on it.
She's been signing your name on it?
Yes.
Do you have the lease with the trailer park?
Yes, ma'am.
May I see it? Whose name is on it?
Mine, his, and my husband's.
How old are you?
22.
Have you had a good relationship with him throughout all these years?
Up until last year, yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, the guy's buying,
Up
helping
until
you out.
last year,
putting a roof
yeah.
in,
I never saw my biological father. I was raised as he was my dad, and yeah, I did. Up until last year, we had a.
And when that boy was 1, which is when he separated from your mom,
Yes.
You were how old?
2 or 3.
Oh, so you were little. So
Yeah.
you never really lived with him that you can remember, right?
No, I mean, no, but I visited him on weekends, holidays, birthdays, everything.
All right. And according to you, did he sign this or did you sign it for him?
I did not sign that for him. He signed it.
He signed.
Yes.
Now, why is he on your lease?
When we got the trailer and I first moved in, I was only 17. So because I wasn't 18 and I was still a minor, they wouldn't let me move in there. And at that time, my husband wasn't on the lease.
Is he your stepdad?
No. Him and my mom have been divorced for 20
You
years.
certainly would agree that he was like your father figure in your
Yes,
life.
of course, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So according to you, he signs this lease. According to you, did you ever give her authority? Oh, just sign it.
No, I might have first year I might have signed it, but I've never signed it 4 years in a row.
Okay. What happened to the trailer and the trailer park?
Just recently, I got a thing in the mail saying that I owe almost $6,000 in property tax on it, which she's been paying for ever since she lived there, she's been paying it. And I kind of freaked out. I'm like,
What's
what?
property tax?
That the lot is on?
There's
lot
no
fee?
property tax.
No,
lot
it wouldn't be
fee?
the lot
Lot
fee.
fee. Okay,
Lot
lot
fee.
fee.
Not
I'm
property
sorry.
tax. She doesn't own the property.
I own on a lot fee for the last year. It's
Right.
almost $6,000. And I kind of like, what? She's been paying all these years on it. And I don't know what happened this
So you
last
call
year.
her?
No, I couldn't get a hold of her. So I went down to the
How long had it been since you'd seen her at that
He had
point?
my brother call me.
Hold on.
almost
How long had it been since you'd seen her?
since last July.
So the relation, just because stuff happens, or the relationship had declined?
It kind of declined. I mean, I just haven't seen it that often.
Okay, and then, but did
went down
something
to the-
happen or no?
No, I went down to the trailer park to find out what was going on. How they're saying I owe this. They said that it hasn't been paid in over a year. So I went over to the trailer home that is mine, and I went inside there, and the whole thing is cleaned out. Everything is gone. All my appliances, everything.
Okay, and these are the appliances that you put in the trailer for her, what? For her use, but not for her to take?
Right. I purchased everything brand new for her to use inside that trailer home.
Okay. And according to you, what is the story with all those appliances? Because you
Yes,
did
he
leave. You
Yes, he
did leave
purchased
with the
them.
appliances.
Yes, I did leave. He did purchase the appliances. Yes, I did leave with the appliances. He knew I was leaving. I actually, when I left the trailer, moved in with him for a year.
Okay, hold on. When did you leave the trailer?
August of 2009.
And then you moved in with him?
Yes.
And you stopped paying in August of 2009?
No.
You kept paying?
I kept paying.
Okay, well, so he thought that you were still paying. When
My
did you stop?
intentions were to continue to pay and eventually try and get rid of it, sell it.
Right.
So that I didn't have the
And
debt.
when did those intentions go in the toilet?
June of last year.
June of 2010.
June 12th to be specific of 2010.
Why? What happened on June 12th?
I was arrested for illegal fireworks that were being made in the home by my brother.
Is that your brother?
Yes, ma'am.
This is your half brother,
Yes.
and that's his son.
Yes.
Did you know he was making illegal fireworks in the home?
Not-
Did he ever live in the trailer with you?
Nope.
How did he get access to the trailer?
He gave it to him.
Dad did.
Yep.
Did Dad know that son was doing illegal fireworks?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Your Honor,
What
it's
is-
a lie.
What does making illegal fireworks even mean?
He was making quarter sticks, half sticks, full sticks. He was making dynamite to sell for the 4th of July and make a profit on.
Okay. So did you ever call him and say, "What the heck? I just got
Yeah.
arrested for this"? And
Yeah,
what
I
did
called him.
What did he say?
I said, I've been arrested for this. And he said, I know. I'm trying to call your brother. I'm trying to tell him to turn himself in so that you don't have to go through this. I'm gonna see, because my brother fled the state. I'm gonna try and get a hold of him. I'm gonna try and make him come back. How
Get out.
dare he do this to you?
What's going on? Were you making illegal fireworks
No,
inside
I
of
was
that?
not.
Who was?
Beats me. It's her house. I have no idea what
Did
goes
you
on in her
ever
house.
stay in that
It's his
place?
house, according to him.
Stop. Did you ever stay in
Sorry.
that place?
No, I did not.
Did you ever go to that place?
Have I been there? Yes. My sister lived there for how many? 5 years? I've been there
4 or
before.
5
So you
years.
had nothing to do with that trailer after she moved down?
I had nothing to do with the trailer, period. That has nothing to do with
What's
me.
going on?
I had no idea what goes on in her house. What goes on there is none of my
So
business.
she's making illegal fireworks.
Yes,
She got
she
caught
is.
climbing through the window of the house. I mean,
She
why
got
she
caught
break-
climbing through the window of what
it's
house?
even in the trailer. It's even in the police report. Why was she breaking into her own house?
I was locked out.
Well, like she was locked out by somebody.
Yeah, I
Well,
was
the
locked
neighbors,
out.
the
Exactly.
neighbors
Thank
called
you.
and said she was
Someone
climbing through the
changed
window,
locks.
and then
Someone
that's how they
locked me
found
out.
out.
Stop talking. What?
The neighbors called because somebody was climbing through her window. The police came there. She opened the door because she was in the house, and they seen all this illegal stuff in her house. Then that's when I found out about this.
Well, when you crawl in through the window because someone's locked you out and
Yes.
you get in there, how is it that you don't call the police when you see
I didn't have a
what
chance
the
to.
heck is this doing here?
I did not have a chance to. It was 5 seconds later. There was 10 squad cars outside my house banging on the door. I opened the door and they said, "Can we come in?" And I said, "Yeah, come in." I told them, I said, "This has nothing to do with me." I called my mom and my brother right away, and I was like
Do you have
hysterical.
an affidavit from your mother?
No, I can give you her phone number.
No, I'm not going to call your mother.
I didn't
Come on
get
up.
an affidavit from her.
Come on up. What do you have to add to this?
I was in school at the time and I had no clue what was going on. We were actually going through some things and I lived at my parents' house at the time and going back and forth to school.
Where did all these appliances go?
I took them. When I got arrested for the fireworks, and my mom had no money to bail me out of jail, she called this man who claims to have been there for me through my whole life. And my brother, finally, they caught him when he, after
What do you mean
fleeing
by
the
they
state.
caught him?
They arrested him and charged him with making the fireworks.
They did.
Yes.
What evidence?
They found credit card receipts for purchasing the things. They found numerous things.
So did
along
they drop
those
the
lines.
case against you?
No, we're still fighting it in court. I actually got my case dropped down from a felony to misdemeanors, and my next court date is next month for this.
So, did you get arrested for making illegal
Your Honor,
fireworks?
I never got arrested. I actually turned myself in to
Okay, and what happened to you when you turned yourself in?
nothing. I got a bond hearing. I got bonded out, and here I am now.
Okay, no. See, there's something else, which is you have a prospective court date. When is your court
Oh,
date?
I'm sorry. My court date's May 5th. It's clear around the
Okay,
corner.
and what are you facing on May 5th?
Unlawful use of weapon or unlawful
What
use
weapon?
of bomb. Unlawful use of bomb.
Unlawful use of?
Bomb.
Of a bomb.
Yes.
Bomb.
Yes.
Okay. And what bomb are they referring to?
Whatever they found in her house, I don't know. I don't know what was there. I was
Why
not
did they
there.
charge you with it? Because they don't do that based on her yapping. They have to have found something that links
Don't.
you to it.
Whatever they told her, I don't know. I don't live.
Do
there, I
either
don't
of you have
know.
any paperwork for your criminal charges?
No.
Okay, Dad, do you have any paperwork for either of your children's criminal charges?
They're of age. I don't know what they do since,
Yeah, but I mean, you're their dad. You didn't want to find out who did what?
you know what, they get in their own problems. They got to get out of their own problems. They're of age to deal with it themselves.
You agree that you took all of these appliances. Your position on this is what? That they're yours to take? Why?
They were gifts, and then when all this stuff happened with the fireworks, he said when my mom called him for money to bail me out of jail, he said, well, she has appliances in a house, tell her to sell it to get money. I have to worry about getting my son out of jail, and paid $10,000 cash to bond him out. And my bond was only $500, and he couldn't even give the $500 to get me out. I've never been in trouble before in my life. One traffic ticket in my entire life. I have no criminal background, nothing until all this happened.
Okay. And what about your brother?
Yes, he has a background. I'm not sure exactly what's on there, but he had some things when he was underage. I don't know if they're still on there, and maybe some other things. I'm not too sure.
So where are the appliances now?
I sold them to get money. My husband went to school full time. At the time, he didn't have a job, and I had just lost my job. I didn't have a job. I needed money to pay a lawyer.
Okay. Do you owe him money on the trailer?
No,
Did you pay off the trailer?
no.
Then how do you not owe him money?
I got married in 2009, and the gift that I got when I got married was, you don't owe me any more money. That was it. It was, the trailer is yours. You can now have it. Do not worry about any more money that's owed towards the trailer.
Did he go to the wedding?
Yeah, he walked me down the aisle.
And I gave her an envelope of money for her wedding, not the house.
It was $500 in the wedding card, not the house.
What defense do you have to the money that's owed for the rental of the
Property that the
land?
trailer's on. I don't really have a defense of that. I'm trying to resolve that with the trailer park themselves, but I don't understand how he can sue me for that if the trailer park hasn't even sued him yet for it. He hasn't
That's
paid
not
it
how
out to
works.
them
He doesn't
yet.
have to wait for the trailer park to sue him. He co-signed for you.
Right.
I mean, he didn't even co-sign for you. That's incorrect. He didn't co-sign for you. He actually is on the lease.
Yes.
He's one of the people on the lease.
I
That's
really
how he can
don't-
sue you for it, because now you've made him incur a legal obligation,
Right.
which he did just because nobody's going to rent a 17-year-old girl
Right.
with 2 kids, with a husband who doesn't
Only
work.
had one at the time.
Okay, well, one, but
I understand.
Okay. Do you have receipts for all these? I'm just curious because I don't see them in here.
For what, the appliances?
All those appliances.
Yes, I do.
Did you ever tell your ex she's got all those appliances, let her sell those to get a lawyer?
Never.
And the appliances were gifts. There was
She
never
took
any.
the carpeting off the floor. She
Why is he going to
There
give you
was-
thousands
there was
and
never
thousands of
carpet in
dollars
there.
worth of gifts? That was for what?
He left his job. He worked for a company. He left his job. He had back surgery. He got a lot of money. He bought my younger brother that's here with us today a car, and my older brother a motorcycle. So to me, he was giving me, I didn't want a car or a motorcycle. He asked me what I wanted. I said, I need stuff for the house. So his agreement was, okay, I'll get you the stuff for the house then. That's why those were gifts.
Well, then, but the trailer was also a gift, and the trailer was a $30,000 gift.
No,
so how-
not at first. No,
Because
not
boy,
at
I'll
first. It was
take
not-
I'll take the
No.
trailer and all the appliances before I'll take a car.
That was not a gift at first. That was to be paid back. And I did, like he even told you, I paid it back for 2 years. And then when I got married almost 2 years ago, he said that this is your gift. You don't have to worry about paying me back anymore.
Did you buy him a car and her older brother something else?
I bought her older brother a motorcycle, and he made payments and paid me back on it.
Did you
I
buy
bought
him
my
a
son
car?
a car, yeah. When he turned 18, he got a brand new car for me.
Okay, but I mean, was it all at the same time that all this stuff was happening?
No. I just figured when they were 18, it was a gift.
He got the car when he was 16.
Have you ever been arrested before? Before this?
Once,
For what?
battery. And that was
You guys have actually had a history of domestic violence. You,
No, not
brother
between
and
us.
sister?
Yes.
Not between us.
Yes.
That's not between
Yes. There's 2 police reports.
Yes.
You didn't get arrested for anything with her. You got arrested for something with your
He
girlfriend
got
that
arrested,
you meddled in.
but I didn't go to court.
What happened on that?
This is when I lived with him. And I was upstairs watching TV, and him and his girlfriend came in and went downstairs. They came in yelling at each other, arguing. I don't know what they were arguing about. I stayed out of it. His girlfriend was pregnant at the time. I heard a thump and her scream. So I went to go down into his room, which was in the
Well,
basement.
that's what your girlfriend says because I read the police report.
To go down in the basement to see what happened because they were yelling at each other and the door was locked. So I jimmied the door open and went down there, and she was laying on the bottom of the stairs and he was on top of her choking her. So I pulled him off of her, and he then turned on me. So I got her up and ran upstairs and called my dad, who told me to call the police on him.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
she moved it back into my house for 3 months, and I had to throw her out because in those 3 months, the cops were at my house 6 times, I find out.
She was cheating on her husband with another man that we found in the house every time he came home.
And I
that's
threw
why
her
they
out.
split, because she's been playing her husband like a fool since they've been married.
Okay.
A month after they got married, she was at my house, but she was with another guy.
And
I had to throw
that's
her
why
out.
they had family
Because
issues.
that stuff ain't going on in my house.
Oh, just the battery's okay, though.
That didn't happen
The
in my
choking
house.
a pregnant woman? Well, I got to tell you, that's exactly what the girlfriend says occurred.
Then why is the girlfriend still with me, and why do we have a child
dude,
now?
yeah, no, that's pure evidence.
why did I
When
get arrested?
a
Why am I
victim
still
of
standing
domestic
here?
battery stays with the batterer, that's evidence that the battery didn't happen.
You think if I
That'd
do
be
it to her,
ridiculous.
she's gonna stay with me? After
Yes, I do, because I was a domestic violence judge for 3 years. Yes, I do.
Well, she's not that type of girl, so.
Well, then why is she telling the cops? Because this is the cop talking.
Why didn't you show up
That
to court
she
and press
told
charges?
the cops that you threw her down the stairs and that you were on her and that then you lifted her and flung her. That is what she told the exactly the same thing she told the cops is what your girlfriend told the cops.
Then why didn't my girlfriend show up to court and tell them that there?
Because she's a victim of domestic violence, and that's what a lot, if not most all of them do. They are stuck in a pattern. Don't even say another word. This court is in recess.
All rise. Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, plaintiff raises this girl. He's the stepdad, but then divorces the mother. Does he continue to be her stepdad?
I think he is still the dad.
So it doesn't end with the end of the marriage.
No, you can't just erase history.
That's true, but do you call it stepdad?
No, I don't think so at all.
So it is kind of over. It's all about the marriage.
Yes, definitely.
Even if it's a long, long relationship.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what? I kind of agree with you. Going inside the courtroom.
Here's what's going to happen. You have no proof as to any of the appliances. I'm going to consider them a gift. I think that the evidence more substantiates there being a gift to start her off on her life than not a gift to start her off on her life. As for the rent, there's absolutely no question that the rent was your obligation that you're supposed to pay.
Yes.
You are legally incorrect in thinking that he has to wait like you do until everything turns into a huge mountain of a lawsuit before he has to pay anything to them.
No, if I
to
had
try
money,
to
I would've
I'm sorry,
paid him.
did I invite you to speak? Find that off button quick, because I've lost my patience with everyone in this courtroom right now. Okay? The $6,185 judgment is going against you for the property rental, and that money is going to be paid directly to the property rental. The appliances I'm finding to be gifts. The sum total judgment then, in this case, in favor of the plaintiff is $6,185. That is my judgment. Good luck, folks.
Well, after that verdict, this is the defendant leaving the courtroom right here out in the hallway. What kind of comment do you have about what just went down in there?
I'm just glad it's all over with and she saw that the truth and everything.
Mm-hmm. Have you totally written your stepdad, or whatever you call him now? Are you just writing him off out of your life completely? You don't care what happens to him now?
I mean, I don't wish anything bad. I just don't want him in my life. I want to be done. Move on. Thank you.
Good luck to you too. And so you come on out here and tell me what's your feeling on the outcome here?
It's a shame we had to come this far for the judge to actually put it in her head that she was wrong. And hopefully she'll change her mind and
You don't want her in your life as your stepdaughter or whatever you call it?
She's the one with the grudge, not me.
All right, let's go to Harvey. That's it from here.
Okay, so the judge ordered that the money go directly to the trailer park because both the father and the daughter are on the lease, and the judge wants to make sure that it goes to the right person because both are responsible. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.